So there you have it, a second introduction for a second exam for a part 2 to your MCSA exploration. What have we talked about in this module? We have talked about that introduction exactly. We looked at Microsoft certification, exactly where this exam sits in the MCSA as well as the MCSE. We took a look at the intended audience for the 70-411, as well as the learning path that we put together here at Pluralsight for the content that you're about to see in the variety of courses we've released. We looked at the exam objectives themselves, the variety of different objectives, and how those objectives and functional groups map to the content you'll see here in the Pluralsight course catalog. And then concluded with a look there at what's changed for R2, mainly pointing you towards that document Microsoft has provided to highlight where new technologies are important, where old technologies are no longer, and where Microsoft is just subtly changing the words to ensure that you're focused on the appropriate technologies. Coming up next in this introductory course is a very similar introduction to the virtual machine and network environment that you saw if you took my 70-410 course back during your previous exam exploration. In that second module, we'll go through the build of the 411 environment, at least that I'll be using as part of the demonstrations for this whole learning path. We'll explore how the network infrastructure looks. We'll explore the different networks that will be necessary. We'll look at the different virtual machines you'll need to create if you want to follow along at home. And then I'll repeat that short introduction to VMware Workstation, which is the hypervisor solution, at least that I use, to power all those virtual machines on my everyday desktop. That continuation of our introduction is the topic for our next module coming up.